Hello and welcome to Mtoto News Insight, where we bring you news and information about children as it comes to our desk. I am Anne Wamboi. A family in Nakuru County is mourning the death of 5 members, including 3 children, residents of Kwamose village in Bahati sub-county. Lucia Warimo has the details.
The 5 members were on board the Ethiopia airplane that crashed on Sunday, March 10th, killing all 157 people on the flight. They were returning home from the trip to Canada when tragedy struck just a few minutes after departing Ethiopia.
Tukipata shida sababu yeye ndio alikuwa na nguvu kidogo, tunakimbia kwake. Anatushauri.
Ni watu wanajitolea hata kuchukua watoto wenye wajiwezi wanapeleka shule. Kwa hivyo ni watu wametusaidia sana.
While in Magarini, Taita Taveta County, a 30-year-old man committed suicide after he killed his wife and his 4-month baby to death at his house. Ezen Charo Kadende used a knife to slit the throat of his 27-year-old wife, Mapenzi Charungala, and their baby.
Na mimi ndimi babake, anakula kitu ambacho mimi sitaki, bangi. Mimi nikakataa kwa nyumbani kwangu mimi. Kama ni hivyo mimi hapa unakula hapa. Ondoka hapa. A
neighbor found the victim body lying in pool of blood and Charo hanging on the roof. According to the resident, the wife had just returned from his parents' house and she was being spotted with her husband in the compound. Reporting from Mtoto News, I'm Lucy Njeri.
All children should be respected and their rights should be protected, regardless of their gender, as stated in Article 53 of the Kenyan Institution and the Children's Act. Girls should be allowed to have free thoughts and make their own decisions at any given time. They should not be forced on harmful cultural practices such as FGM and early child marriage. As a county, we should protect girls and sensitize them on their rights and providing them relevant information meant to help them grow to their full potential. Nairobi Women Representative Esther Passaris attended the She Decides Kenya launch, and these are her sentiments on the girl-child empowerment.
She Decides, I think it's a brilliant initiative where we're trying to give the voice of the woman to decide. And when we say she, we're not looking at age groups. You have young kids who are taken for female genital mutilation at an early age of 8 to 10 to 13. She has the option to decide yes or no. But in Kenya, female genital mutilation is an offense, but it's a criminal offense, but it's still happening. All right, so we want to give this girl the voice, so she says no, I don't want it, with confidence that this is not the right thing for me. Unfortunately, customs become so ingrained in the women and the young girls that in the end you find the young girls themselves want to be circumcised because they feel that they will not belong. The leaders, the men themselves feel that the minute they mention no FGM, they will not be elected. They will not be seen as leaders. So this is an oppressive way of handling women. So I think it's important that we recognize that it's killing our women. We've got pockets in our country where we have a lot of female genital mutilation going on. In Central, in Kisii land, in Maasai land. We've got to start having the discussion. What we need to do is understand that God created the woman the way He created, and men cannot alter what God has created. All right? The man, when you circumcise a man, you don't alter his life. The men that decide to have circumcision, the communities that have male circumcision, you take out the foreskin, right? You do not alter the man's ability to enjoy sex, the ability to give birth, the ability to feel whole. But when you circumcise a woman, you are actually altering everything about her womanhood. She no longer can enjoy sex. She no longer can be fulfilling to her husband. So he tells her, you're not responding to me. And then in the end, he abandons her and he goes elsewhere to look for sexual pleasure because she doesn't understand it. For her, it's pain. And then when she gives birth, it's even more pain. So when she looks at this child, the pain that God meant us to have is intensified 10 times over. Every time it's surgery, it's reconstructive surgery after reconstructive surgery. We can't do this to our women.
And a law banning unvaccinated children from Italy's school has come into force following months of debate over compulsory vaccination in the European nation. Parents risk being fined up to $560 if they do not vaccinate their children to school, and the children under 6 years can be turned away. The new law came and in a surge in measles cases, but Italian officials say vaccination rates have improved since it was introduced. The vaccinations include chickenpox, polio, measles, mumps, and rubella. The new law was passed to raise Italy's plummeting vaccination rates from below 80% to the World Health Organization 95% target. And now to some heartwarming news. Arsenal star Mesut Ozil surprised the Kenyan kid by sending him his autographed jersey and other football merchandise after a photo tweet from sports journalist Eric Njeru showing the kid with a replica Arsenal jersey herding cattle. Dennis Njoroge with the details.
It is a dream come true for Lawrence Ahatsbo in Nairobi, who received an original signed Arsenal jersey from his mentor and role model Mesut Ozil. The former Germany playmaker saw a tweet from Kenya journalist Eric Njiru, who posted a photo of Lawrence wearing a replica Arsenal jersey with Ozil's name on the back written with a marker pen.
But now what got my interest was that at his back of the shirt, there's a name written there, and the name was Ozil, the guy who plays for Arsenal. So it's like, wow, this is so good, this is so passionate. So I took a photo of him, I spoke to him, then we had 1 and 2s with him, then I went on my way and he went home with the cows. And then I tweeted that photo, like he told me would like to meet Ozil, would like to one day to go and see Ozil, would like to get a shirt from the Arsenal playmaker. And I was like, I have to tweet this photo and maybe one day it can reach Mesut Ozil.
Eric's tweet went viral and Arsenal star responded the tweet and promised to do something for Lawrence. The package arrived 2 months later due to difficulties in logistics.
Nimesikia lakini nimeona tu ni ukweli juu. Nimeona mtu akipenda kitu Mungu anafikisha. Sasa nimeona hiyo talent yake Mungu amefikisha. Nikasema amefika hiyo kitu yake, hiyo mchezo yake anapenda amefika.
Lawrence, who was a passion in football, hopes that one day he's going to travel to England and meet his 31-year-old mentor. Alongside with the autographed jersey, Lawrence also received 2 pairs of original boots from Ozil.
Nilipewa na mtu mwingine hiyo shati, alafu rafiki yangu mwingine Sane akaniandika kwa hiyo shati, alafu tulikuwa na brother yangu tukienda kuchunga ng'ombe, alafu nikapatana na Eric akanipiga picha, akanipea 30 bob, nikaenda kubai chapu, alafu yeye akaenda. Nimependa juu sikuange na viatu, nachezanga tu na viatu za nyumbani ball. Sasa nimependa hata niko na jezi.
From Total News, I'm Dennis Njoroge.
For the first time, a British court has sentenced a mother to 11 years jail time for procuring female genital mutilation to her 3-year-old daughter back in 2017. The Ugandan-born woman was further charged 2 years for indecent images and extreme pornography.
This is a significant day because it is the first conviction for FGM in the UK. But at the heart of this case is a 3-year-old girl who was caused serious injury as a result of her mother's actions. We can only imagine how much pain she suffered and how terrified she was.
He's refused to listen to the warnings and the dangers and the consequences of cutting their children. No mother, no auntie, no grandmother, no father, no brother, sister should subject their girl child to the horror of FGM.
A latest discovery on R&B star Robert Kelly's sexual abuse case states that a new videotape has emerged showing the artist sexually abusing children. Miriam Jomo has the details.
One of the lawyers representing women who claimed they were abused by R&B star R. Kelly said on Sunday a new videotape had emerged which showed the singer sexually abusing children.
Over the years, there have been friends that gave him sports tapes because they know he likes sports. He has no idea. He's tried to think about it and no idea. These are very old tapes.
Kelly is currently on bail after being accused of sexually abusing 4 women, including 3 teenagers, between May 1998 and January 2010. The latest discovery was announced by lawyer Gloria Aldred at a press conference where she told journalists it was found by a couple, Gary and Sally Dennis, in a box of old VHS cassettes at their home. Neither Gloria nor Dennis elaborated on how the tape came to be in the couple's possession. Gloria said that while she had not viewed a previous tape that had been widely reported in the media, she did not believe it was of the same act. She said it showed what appeared to be R. Kelly sexually abusing children, but declined to go into further details. But she urged others who possess such tapes but may be reluctant to admit that they have them to come forward to her or to any law enforcement.
Recently, I came across a box of VHS tapes that I have had in my home for many years. I love sports, and I was searching through the box to see which old tapes and I wanted to keep and which ones I wanted to throw out. I noticed a sports tape, but it also had R. Kelly's name on it. I thought it was a recording of an R. Kelly concert. I watched the sports on the tape, then continued to watch what I thought would be an R. Kelly concert. To my shock and surprise, R. Kelly appeared to be on the tape, but not in concert. Instead, he was sexually abusing underage African American girls. He was telling them what to do and what to say, and it appeared that he was in control of the camera. In addition, he was engaging with these children in sexual abusive acts. He appeared to be in command of the girls, and they looked as though they were just saying, doing what he told them to do. I was disgusted, as I am today, and horrified when I saw that. I have a daughter, and nobody's daughter should ever be subjected to anything like that. At first, I was inclined to throw out the tape and put it in the garbage, but then I discussed it with my wife, and we decided that the right thing to do was to turn it over to law enforcement.
The tape is the third to supposedly show Kelly engaging in such acts. The first two have been reported by Michael, a lawyer representing other women involved in the case.
These two videotapes leave no doubt as to the guilt of R. Kelly. He is clearly visible on both videos.
Multiple women have come forward since the airing of the 6-part documentary Surviving R. Kelly in January to say that their 52-year-old had sexual relations with girls under the age of 16 and kept sex slaves.
I promise you we're going to straighten all of this stuff out. That's all I can say right now. I promise you.
The details of the current criminal case echoes previous accusations of sexual misconduct that have dogged the artist for the last 2 decades. In 2002, he was criminally charged for allegedly filming himself having sex with a 14-year-old girl. He was tried in the case and acquitted of child pornography charges in 2008. Reporting from Toto News, I'm Miriam Jomo.
And that report brings us to the end of this week's news bulletin. For more news and information, visit our website www.mtotonews.com and follow us on social media pages at Mtoto News. Thank you for watching. We do hope that you stick with us. Until next time, I am Anne Wambui.